Come. Come closer. Enter. It's time to begin your journey. Down. You contacted us. Now you've been chosen to join us in the underground. The PlayStation Underground. This is your initiation. To a select few, we will dispatch news about upcoming games, special offers, demos. Who knows what awaits you as a member? Log on to the PlayStation Underground website to travel deep into the underworld of PlayStation. To get immediate access to more demos and news, experience the PlayStation Underground CD magazine. 2 CDs per issue, 4 issues a year, 8 discs with playable demos, interviews with the game makers, behind the scenes at PlayStation events, hints, downloadable codes, and more. Be the first to get information on the next generation of PlayStation and see what you've only been hearing about. Finally, a magazine that doesn't make you read. It lets you play. Call 1-800-983-SONY or log onto the website to get 1 year's worth of issues and over 40 demos for less than the cost of a new game. As a PlayStation Underground member, you now have access to all the inside information a gamer could dream of. You're underground now. There's no going back.
Yes. Catch my Sorry, there's a bat flying around. Every time it flaps its wings, it kind of sounds like somebody coughing. I don't know. Damn, that thing's terrifying. Welcome back to the pause screen. Welcome back. Okay. We're back in it. Let me mute that. Let me hide this. What did I just do? What did I just do? What did I duplicate? I must have duplicated. But which one is the real one? Okay, which one is the real one? Alright, clearly it's this guy right here, right? Bye-bye. What did that do? Did that fix the problem? No. No, it didn't. No, that didn't do anything, actually. And what if I hid this? What does that do? Oh, maybe that's something we wanted. Yeah, let's put that back on. There we go. This is good. Welcome back to Placated Plustration, the show where we do our due diligence to see if Shu did his when he handpicked these games himself to put on that PlayStation Plus shelf. It's GuruLam. It's time for a little wax magic, as it were. I'm going to turn away from the mic when I cough. Which does absolutely nothing, because I have that biatch cranked. Okay, now we hide that. Let's dive back into it. I don't even really remember what was happening. Oh, let me check this. Let me check this volume.
I don't even really...
Oh my god. Is there not a master volume? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Detective mode. Hardcore mode. Maybe I do want hardcore mode. No, we've got some... Let me just get my bearings. We were upstairs, and then we came downstairs and we listened to the tape, and then we went upstairs again, and now we've come back downstairs. Or are we going... Where are we? Kim, let me take a peek in your notebook. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Classage. 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 Okay. You fucking idiots. We solved this case.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Oh, because I needed to check the time. Or volume.
Oh, because I needed...
Yeah. Maybe we'll talk later, though. Goodbye, Elizabeth. I need to talk to the Hardy Boys.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is
And I
it
see
now?
the detectives are still around as well. Let's scan the room. Okay. Damn. I don't know if we dropped this bombshell. Let's drop
Fuck!
the...
I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
Didn't we already see this? Did I forget to save?
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore. Nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Did I forget to save?
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz.
She's just in denial.
Yeah, she's crazy.
This is a diversion.
I remember all this.
Stay on track.
Cut the bullshit.
Lawman,
Yeah.
I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
Show.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
I am going to fucking...
Titus Hardy! Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, frankly, someone has to rush in to break.
Look, Copper. Show it to him, T.
Here, jerkwad.
Another This is their last play, this tape.
Hold on.
Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point...
Where'd you get it?
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
Yeah, like you have one. Smart ass.
Bear.
We have machines.
It's
We're in
time for...
logistics. How do you think a harbor works?
Oh, damn.
It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
I really gotta, like... It was an autosave. I didn't save at all. Alright. Here we
Things
go.
got nice and quiet. It's
Boop.
not a...
Don't put...
Yeah, man. You're like a...
What's on the tape?
Now, door gun is a gun mounted to the door of a transport airship.
You lied to me.
Big Steve.
I won't be...
There's a lot of questions.
Alright, this
Don't
now.
forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Take the tape.
You do that. Oh,
I'm off. Damn, that means we didn't kick the door. That means we didn't kick the door. Or look at the gum wrapper that makes us think about stuff. I hit square. I didn't mean to. I really didn't, Lieutenant.
The porter reel is just
Play the
push.
The harbor.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Yep.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
End
Boom.
of recording. It
Boom.
seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave. Then
Boom.
still,
There's more going on.
Party could be short for a village on the... Who knows?
A symbol of so.
I think
We gotta go back up. Let's go talk to her. Okay. We gotta go back upstairs. I have this entire conversation. I have this, like, vivid, like, memory of pausing it while the bye-bye screen was playing. And thinking to myself, oh, I don't need to save. I just did that. We still have the drugs, right?
This
Tell me we have the
medicine
drugs.
cabinet is stocked with drugs.
Alright. Not anymore, it's not. Yeah, this is some fucked up shit, lady. But we ain't... We gotta grab it! A second chance! No! No! No!
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Let's do it. We got it this
The
time.
wind brushes them off the roof.
Okay, well. Fantastic.
The same small, heavy door. No lock inside.
Bam. Hey! This is a day of second chances.
Something cracks inside. It is an unbelievably satisfying sound,
Nice.
filling you with a belief in your own
Look at that.
body.
Huh, Kim, what do you say about that?
Sounds like the property damage wasn't in vain, at least. Would it hurt to look in?
We'll have a look. Right now, in fact. Holy shit, a secret office. Footprints. Kim, check this
You
out.
clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Somebody spilled Kraft macaroni and cheese dust while they were walking around.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
I don't know if me being the one crouching, that seems like a bad call.
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer,
Yes.
it was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you, good lieutenant? I told you. Stereo investigation. Isn't that what I told you? Hell yeah. What does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind our rape victim's room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Okay. Let me crouch down.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. This print is unlike one left by a regular worker boot. It is not a brand sole with logos on it. It seems custom-made or old-fashioned. Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Let's get out of here, dude. The pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god. If only we had that cool hat still. Pinball maker's coat. M. Knifelocks. Versus what are we rocking now? Drama and authority. Oh, we got. Look at how cool we look though. Look at how fucking. Oh, we got a little spill on the back. What's out here? Small windows. Hey, the blue door. The spare key is tied to the bush on the fucking window. I didn't read all of that.
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats.
Oh.
It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it. Lit, a phrase almost synonymous with the Insulindian pinball scene. Any pinball scene, really.
Let's point to the machine. Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
You played?
A little.
Let's take a closer look.
Oh, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin-operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Let's read the text.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill,
Nice.
a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people. The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb.
What's with all the
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Oh, you got it.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the gods. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Hey, what?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
A racist?
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That is not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
And the goats.
But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly
Holy
goats
shit.
are flying all over the board. And although a few
time
plummet
jump.
to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Get the balls in there. Oh my god.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death. You're in a perfectly balanced system where neither you nor the pal is able to get the upper hand. This could go on forever.
Let's fucking do it.
Now, you can't even see it. The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee.
Hello.
Yo.
There goes nothing, Fingerboy.
Oh, Fingerboy. I gotta pop out me chat for the old bad eyes. Can't see no. Oh, that's not it. Wait, that is it. Pop that motherfucker out. Ah, the Kumo. just in time for Finger Boy. Alright, Kim, let's look around. There's a key on the bush. Is that really all that's in here? Is the pinball machine? Damn.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
Well, let's do it.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in.
Yeah, me and Kim just came down this elevator.
This elevator must have been used to transport pinball machines to and from the upstairs workshop.
So it was mostly pinball machines.
Seems so, although it's pretty quaint for a freight elevator.
There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descente, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
Press it anyway.
A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
Let's go up. We gotta find, well, like... Oh,
so
shit.
This is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up, a long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
This used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over. Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the artists bang away at it.
I thought it was busted.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean that's what that means? Whirling in Rags was once in the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all that's left over.
Ah, yes. As the novelty dice maker said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
Stereo.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Holy shit. It is doomed.
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion.
Why omit?
He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
We got him a cool bird.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this. It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and Gart ought to be made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells.
That's true, we should warn him.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
Well, we're fucking jacked. Let's crack the case like we cracked that door.
Officer,
Excuse me, ma'am.
it's a fine day for questions.
This is a fucked up
She
tape.
puts her coffee cup with a
I think we
soft
did this
ring
already too, so...
as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he?
Yeah, we did
She
this.
doesn't care. If anything,
It's intersect.
Does
It's
he
some
say he's gonna do it
bullshit,
Soldier of the
man.
Apocalypse style?
Yeah, kinky
A memory
motherfucking
surfaces
shit.
in
We
her
partied.
Did he say
but
whores
not
a lot?
Partied.
Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Koholi style?
Yes.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour.
No, not
Yes,
Chismo.
was-
Oh,
no.
no. I'm
she's
No,
quite
we know of
observant
this.
about the human character.
Faulty
trained to
save.
observe, even.
Coping this.
running joke. He was like the Seminoles conflict.
No.
Afraid of what? Had
She would.
Did he tell you?
no.
Sorry,
There
Kim.
is a
Sorry,
small.
we've already
what
done
kind
this.
of man?
Thank you for clearing that.
She takes a very small
We've already
sip
done it.
of her coffee.
Tell us more about the
Like for
victim.
Actually, officer, I didn't know his.
a nickname.
I guess.
Lelis. It just took. The questions I have assume some kind of foreknowledge on our part. I suggest we go.
Okay, let's go.
Excuse the.
The young.
Now we're caught up. I feel like I should save, just so we don't have to go through this tomfoolery ever again.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple.
How do we get through?
There must be a key somewhere. Probably somewhere in the whirling. It's not too important.
Can I reread that note? In the bush, by the window. What bush by what window? No. Not that window. This bush? Which window? Yo, guard, check
Hey,
this.
was there something you needed?
Another thing.
Great. I love those.
Gert, what if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really, really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
You up for a challenge, Gert?
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he could make off one.
Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. Well, the machine we have in the corner now is broken.
Yeah, see, I was right.
It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area.
Do we lie, though? Or we do like lying?
He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
I have to warn you.
What?
This could be part of the doomed area.
Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
No.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
It's listed on the intercom, bro.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
Maybe the Whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade, which failed, though perhaps the Whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area?
Yes.
This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high
Yes.
ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, some doom ghost.
Who owns this place?
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
Bro, Gart, I think it's time for a marshmallow, my guy. Oh my god, there goes the vape. You must really care about this place.
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way.
What do you mean, Gart? What do you mean? What are you saying to me?
Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Aha!
Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation, maybe even a promotion. Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song. Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Ah. You're vest and you're sad.
Good pick.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Hell yeah, I'll play around.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up?
Yeah, we're not gonna tell him that. Cause he was fucking pretty loud last time. He was spilling the beans. Oh, I knew it was all troubles up there, huh? Always with the troubles.
Yes.
Alright, thank you, Gert.
The clowns
Hello
are still
there,
hanging
Titus.
around. What is it now?
I'll have another one of these marshmallows stuffed.
And that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Locker room talk. What are you, fucking brain dead? I've been to plenty of locker rooms. They don't plan rapes there.
So this world has locker rooms. I suppose that makes sense. The Union.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
She did not say whoop-de-doo.
I can confirm that.
I see what you're doing there. Let's push him.
She didn't? Well, whoop-de-doo then.
She definitely wasn't scared.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
All right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
The voice is a bit softer than earlier.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawmen?
Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
I asked for your opinion. Not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Wowza.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job.
That's right.
I'm so sick of this.
It only takes a
piss.
couple of hours.
We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys. We should get a party going tonight.
Get some borscht
Why?
up in this.
Maybe not then.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
maybe she isn't who you thought she was.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
Oh. She's a hardcore party girl with a bigger definition than mine.
You're right about that. She takes way too many drugs.
Well, it's as they say. You can't do anything with an underdose.
With an overdose, you can at least try to come off it. Take a bath, do breathing exercises, get medical attention as necessary. With an underdose, you're just you. Yeah, underdose isn't an actual word.
Yeah, but I mean, she has an actual drug problem. Not like you. Not like us. I don't think I've ever seen her sober.
Wrap it up.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent. They're confused. This is growing over their heads.
Come on, Titus. It's been a long day. I'm tired of running back and forth between you. I can see you're tired too. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
Clatter.
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah. What is this quiet funeral shit? What we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Ooh, we pushed him on the tape. Damn, we should have gotten the fist bump.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter. But you know someone who might.
One of his boys.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker.
You got
Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility. Outside, in the midday sun, ruins. The pavements are cracked and the benches peeling. Newspapers blow in the wind.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because you work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
Made to display the corpse, just like the Dark Ages.
It wasn't that. It wasn't.
Here
We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Yep.
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Damn, we should have saved before this, because we can't right now. Look at Kim first.
The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod.
Nice.
What? What does that mean?
Turn to Angus.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Oh, he takes a breath.
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him?
Laddie! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Oh, we can beat her there.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
Whisper to Kim. We did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Sorry I made you guys fight.
Me too.
So you didn't kill him? He was already dead?
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
Why?
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's another girl? 2 of them? Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Placier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How did you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened
upstairs? Sure as day the Merc was dead. And there was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Tibbs. That's short for?
Tiberius.
Yeah. Good man.
Bet their father's name, Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister. Anyway.
If Classage didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
She wouldn't say much.
Yeah, she wouldn't. She's fucked if she shows up on police radar.
These people, who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Who killed the Merc then?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What do you think?
I'm thinking Someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Clausia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past,
I
too.
do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
Give me their names, I'll go right now.
He's calm now, threw all that turmoil away, and became himself again. These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still, this guy's not as dumb as he looks.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway?
In a
Hers?
manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
Earlier said the girls asked for your help.
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
Who is she, this other girl? Do I know her?
You're not gonna be on a first-name basis with this person.
Where is she?
You're not getting to her. This person is affiliated with the Hardy Boys. It's Clausia you want to talk to.
She's a Hardy girl.
I wouldn't go that far. She's just a woman who's sometimes in our company, who sympathizes with Clausia. Let's leave it at that.
You know, actually, some of the guys have been talking, and,
No. My answer is no, Glenn. We're Hardy Boys. And that's how it's gonna stay.
Thank you, Titus.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go...
What's up, Titus?
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling-in rags in a warm column.
She, Clausia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Nice. Bush by the window, huh? I don't even want to go back there. What if it's the case though? What if I do have to go back there? We might have to go back there. So is this borscht good enough, or am I going to starve to death? Ooh, what's this? You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. Let's go in.
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore.
Ah. I feel like we must be able to go back there without inspecting the body. If we don't get the trophy, I'm going to be super bummed. But we're not going to look at the body. What do it? Still working on that sandwich. What's this?
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking at
Cop
this?
habit. You look at everything.
Right.
This isn't case related, you think.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say.
Let's reconstruct.
No.
Damn.
These tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Not now. In the bush by the window.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is
It's
this?
nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Perception.
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. Rhythmic pattern. Calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. No. There's more to this.
Oh.
You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Definitely a hole in that wall.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right, the Hardy Boys in the mess hall of Whirling in Rags.
Go over them one by one.
Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardy. The one with the bald cap on his head. Is
Interesting.
it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them to
Continue.
Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print.
What else?
5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot. But number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
Pretty good at this, ain't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens, and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty.
Let's count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something? 8.
Last.
Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole.
The window
The
maker?
right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8 actually, Kim.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a key in a bush.
Note to self. This would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man?
Point.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy Boy. Wonder who he is.
Oh, this one's easy. Way too easy. It's a driver.
Ooh, a driver would wear down the right shoe before the left. Right shoe before the left. Right shoe before the left.
With a piece of sandpaper glued to the throttle. Which means that the missing lady driver was also present at the lynching? That's it. She's the odd soul.
She's also the one running the drug trade.
Now we know who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
Well, the Union is definitely involved. Unless she's working both sides. Could be working both sides. Not necessarily.
You're right. But we should still go and see what Titus Hardy has got to say on the matter. This might throw them off, work in our advantage. So, what else?
Alright, let's point.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardy boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
Rat face?
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yes.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
Point.
200. This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was the fat Hardy boy, the one sitting in the middle.
He's not fat, Kim. He just likes marshmallows stuffed with peppermint chocolate.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Probably yes. This would also fit with the victim being dead from a previous gunshot wound. They had to carry him, because he could no longer walk.
We're liking this. The pieces fit.
Is there anything else that's noteworthy here?
So, no horizontal boot prints.
No, these prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe they're just a foreign design. It's a boot print, whatever the case.
Maybe that's my boot print. So our odd soul wasn't in the back of the whirling.
I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boots, no, but they could be the same person.
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
But we know the victim had a bullet in his head. A more precise way to put it is, it was made to look like a lynching.
Surreal like a play.
Exactly. They had to perform it to whoever was looking, the whole neighborhood, I suppose. And us, too.
We've been through it all. Where's the bush, dude? R, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why?
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Keep the hunch to yourself.
The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock.
Let's leave. Do we have cool bolt cutters?
This
Shot
trash
this
container
motherfucking-
is...
How do we
We
get
could
this
try
lock
using
open?
a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or...
Did someone say pry bar?
Fuck yeah, pry bar.
Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
Or lieutenant.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea. Ask the manager. Bullshit. Go straight for the pry...
I want to go straight for the pry bar. Let's get the key. Oh, let's look for this damn bush. I don't see one bush in sight. Does this count it? This... Oh boy.
An inconspicuous pile of the... Because there's a secret door hidden behind the
Hell
panels
yeah.
of Eternite. That's why they...
Pull 'em
There
aside.
it is. You see a shabby little door.
Now we're cooking.
What is this, then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
This is what we do, we're police officers. What is this fucking place? It's so scary. Locusts.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case. Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
You think it's nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
That guy was just here not too
Use
long
your
ago.
powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The phasmid is impairing your judgment.
All right.
I'll let you handle that side of things. You are doing just fine.
How do we know that this is the kid's place?
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
Yeah, swift, lightning
Climb up that
justice.
ladder, Cam.
Faster, harder, justicer.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
But what's this moonshine? Pighead? Holy hell. We're here. Where are we? What am I looking at? bucket. What did we gain? Where are you? How did you get up there? Oh shit. Now we're fucking talking. This is a good house. How do we get down though? Or is this just all we got over here? This might just be all we have. That didn't play out really at all. Hey kid. Beat
Kuno's got this.
Okay.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
A moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno. Kuno's riding it, see? The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The rake.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
You got a good hand, kid.
What? You wanna fuck Kuno now?
No.
That's it? That's all you've got? No. Got your ass handed to you by the Kuno? Who's the man now, huh? Kuno's the man? You wouldn't believe the pussy Kuno tears up. What was that, Kuno? Nothing, see, nothing. Just slicing some bacon.
Kid, you wanna hang up?
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Oh. Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Are you siblings?
The fuck are you talking about? He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Look, I got questions.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
I know you took the locusts.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
I was really hoping it would be the reed phasmid that ate the locusts.
Yeah, well, Kuno's all you got, bitch.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs. Then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. shit descends.
Stop!
You stop. It's like their fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort. The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
Maybe I am.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Oh, Kuno! It's so lame, even the pig knows it's lame. Please stop!
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
Damn, Kuno's Dobby.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
So that's what this is about.
It depends on the choices you make, young girl.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face. You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. Those locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno. She doesn't know whether to be glad because Kuno is finally convinced of the lameness, or more worried because of his continued use of the first-person singular. Kuno is Kuno, not I.
What's gonna happen to the locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Damn. What does the city of locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck. Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
Alright, that's all settled.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
Oh, do we want to tell this guy? I don't know. The Phasma.
He recognizes the name.
What do you know?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
Yo.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take a step
Looks
closer.
like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
I just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
Oh. Can we get that key? And also just use the fucking pry bar.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Is that trash container up back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling
Prod
is.
at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo?
Yes.
But I need those leftovers to survive.
Sir, I'm sorry the RCM is having financial trouble, but it's not this establishment's problem.
Keep no
Callous?
leftovers.
What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Maybe I am.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No way. What if I am?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
Give us the keys.
What for, Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Thank you.
You see a heavy steel door.
Alright. He wasn't lying. He doesn't have a key. Hold on. Damn.
This trash container is locked. The sliding pause time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar. What is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend, but it resists. This calls for a potent curse to help break its resistance. Utter the power words.
The fuck kind of metal is this? This is fucking
The
shit.
quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
Hang.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
Kick it.
Unsatisfying, hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full. Full of itself.
The strange thing is we don't have to. We have the key, remember? The manager gave you the key.
But I wanted to use the pry bar. I feel like I'm losing out on something not using the pry bar.
The pry bar is quite satisfying and handy. But you are just not good enough at prying. We should get the keys.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Okay.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe
We will.
you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobo Cop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Open it.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Take it all.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Nice. Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it up.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't
Yes,
be.
it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
For the great bloodletting to begin.
What are you talking about?
I speaketh the tongue.
Doeth thou also thorough inventories? You should take stock of your notes. Make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your...
Look at the card.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick it up.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Grab it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
You bag it.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
We need to ask the kids who put them there.
What's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
You think someone from the whaling in?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods.
Vegan Hobocop
wow,
style.
an Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I am into hi-fi.
That's too bad, because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug.
Interesting. Reminds me of the mug collection we saw in our Weasel's apartment. Maybe he or she has been dumping their garbage here.
Oh.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
Or it may just be a coincidence. Either way, something to keep in mind. What else do you see?
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list.
Yo, did you see who was, putting the body in here?
Fuck does Kuno care?
I found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shift through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
I got a trophy for it.
He can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Found a plate covered with powder residue.
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
What was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Like a musician?
Yeah. Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
Whoa, I've heard enough of
Good
this.
call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield. Kuno, primal, violent.
So, you refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the question.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Look at his shit-eating grin. He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's bullying you, and you are helpless. Kill him.
We have to.
Kill him now. He won't see death coming. Nip it in the bud before it gets completely out of hand. Right on his cheek. Just a light tap. To scare him a little. Don't kill him.
No.
Scare him. How did this happen? You can still get out of this. Appeal to his reason.
Just a light tap.
Thump. The blow connects surprisingly well, leaving your knuckles tingling. Kuno feels it. This was no light tap.
What?
I think we can have a normal conversation now. Am I right, Kuno?
Officer, this is very far from normal police conduct. Get yourself together.
For heaven's sake, he thinks. This has gone too far. Don't make this any worse than it is. Just get back to questioning the kid.
Okay, pig.
You could almost hear the gears rattling, a change in set decorations. It's safe to say he did not establish dominance over you.
Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything.
The creature behind the fence has fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor.
Okay, pig. Talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. The fuck do you want?
Hit some empathy. Where's that shit at? Boom. Maybe even an encyclopedia. We haven't had many thoughts recently. Did that go through? It did. Let's give it a go.
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno-S.
Ah. Act on it. Try and separate them.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Okay. What's up with her? She's crazy scary. She's fucked up. Trying to control you. She's trying to control you.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not gonna let him do that.
Idiot. You bungled it up.
Damn.
That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand. I got you this far. I couldn't get you all the way.
Try to fuck my Kuno! Try to fuck my Kuno away! Me and Kuno are tight. We ride for life.
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them, for trying to take the street out of Kuno.
Talk about
the
your
fuck
shack.
do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't
Kids play in
right,
his
pig.
yard?
This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know.
Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
What's so great about these pants?
These are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists.
Damn.
Believe it, you need this shit.
Okay.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness.
That's what I'm thinking.
Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
Let's talk about this
All right,
later.
Pico, shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
Show him the mug.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Does the mug have anything to do with it?
Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker 'cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique too.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting two and two together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
What's in the greenhouse?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it.
Right.
Shit's nothing to Kuno.
She's a union fixer.
The fuck does this have to do with the Kuno? Kuno doesn't give a shit who she is.
You were expecting relaying this information to him to be more rewarding, right? Telling him you found out she isn't a gardener. You know what you should do if you want to get rewarded? Drugs. Drugs are more rewarding than work. Or alcohol, if you don't want to do drugs. Alcohol is just as rewarding, but it isn't a drug. This has been going on for quite a while, hasn't it? You've been thinking about drugs and alcohol for a long time now. Juicy drugs. Tasty alcohol.
Fuck yeah.
Seems kind of boring now, going back to... What was this about? Some yard? Yards aren't interesting. Only drugs are interesting. Drugs and alcohol. You feel sad now, but what can you do? Life has to go on. With a heavy sigh, you say...
Check out this mug.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Find a way to connect.
You were too pushy last time. Think this through. Try to really understand the psychological bond Kuno has with Kuno S. Just look. While Kuno has no problem being near you, she always hides behind the fence, afraid for her life. Like she's done something very bad.
Ah, you shot the guy.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you, even enjoys it from time to time. When you talk to the other one, it's like talking to a cornered animal. She only hisses and says murder was the case that they gave her. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
How?
Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad. She came up with that psycho... Also, all in all...
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Damn.
Fuck you!
She puts extra...
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips. Fuck. She can read lips. You should cup your mouth.
You think she's... You mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before, But right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
You serious about this killing
Killing
business?
is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488.
488. The criminal code doesn't go higher than 190.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
How many cops has she killed?
I
Oh,
knew
shit.
you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps her calm.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower. But a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children.
Other children?
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Fear.
The dead man?
Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Told you this already. Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege. Kuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Kuno, that's it. That's what Kuno is starting to think, yeah.
Damn.
Don't move your head. Just from the corner of your eye, look at her.
Look at Kuno.
The kid is just that now. A kid.
Shame.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit. She does the real deal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
He doesn't want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
What's the language she uses?
Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really.
Kuno, could she be this word?
Surois. Like that man from Helmdall shit. She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
Revelshot does have a small Suroese community. Or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Fuck no, she's not me sister. She's just a stray who got in. Like a mad dog or some shit. Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark.
It must have been raining, but janitor's closet.
Yeah, that's the place. She was just balled up near the closet, psycho style. Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
You know this. The body goes into a kind of revulsion shock. Murder hangover. That's what it could have been.
From when she...
Killed a kid. Yes. Makes them look for a quiet, dark place and just hibernate there. Usually goes on for a few days, up to a week. Must have been her first one. You only get it on the first one.
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home. She's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno, Kuno-S, two of a kind.
Cause she fucking looks like Kuno. No one knows her name. Kuno told you this shit was Psycho Killer. How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either.
Okay.
Kuno's got this shit under control.
You need backup, I'm here for you.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her, you threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Aha. Mm-hmm.
He may not be able to do it, but he will try. Right now, he believes he will.
Understood, Kuno. I gotta respect that.
Alright. Now we can do business.
He's breathing heavily. That took something out of him.
Business?
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. See, it's tension and release with Kuno. Now we releasing. The pant buying shit, that's on now too. 90% discount for Kuno's pig. Kuno can flex. Kuno flexes for hobos. Kuno sees you're in need.
Those are some pretty sick track pants.
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay.
Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed.
Who's your dad?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
You know how you'd be best off here? With a gun. I'd be the star of the show if you only had a working gun. Don't expect to talk this one down. There are some situations your mouth can't get you out of.
Okay.
You won't sweet-talk your way around this man. Good thing this psycho-drug boss is strictly optional.
How much material are we talking about?
Like half.
Half of what?
A baggie, but like in this vial.
It's not a lot.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant, grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Kuno's listening.
I'm gonna go in there guns a-blazing.
Alright, pig. You can plug him, but you can't stop him. It'll only buy you time. Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
I'm gonna kill Kuno's dad.
Cool. No, really. Rock and roll.
Very awesome. We got the seal of approval.
The lieutenant doesn't actually look like a rock and roll enthusiast.
I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Still no sign of this key in the bush. Okay, Gart. I got some questions for you. First off, let's tell him about the bad news.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
Kuno said he'd stop
So
stealing
it
them.
was just a child.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locust. It's something else.
It's her lies.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
That's just something people tell themselves when they fail.
We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this.
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
He wants to see this tale through, as much as you. Otherwise, he'd have stopped this already. But he cannot let it drag out after this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh batch of locusts. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but,
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
Nice. Let's grab those dice. Or is it a single die? Shit got dark real quick. You got my goods.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
$8 hours. 1929. Can I order another die?
I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now, so I can only...
Okay, well. Box with locusts.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Quite a lot to read, actually.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Oh, shit. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my bad habit, my badass hustling.
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go for it. But if you want to earn real dough, finish the case and start getting paid again.
How about my dice?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking?
I guess not. My... Guess not. What was that noise? A pigeon? Rustling and bustling? Now, where the... Aha. Travel to the shacks. I don't remember where all the traps are. There's one. We could have just come to the church. We could have done it. Still no way in?
An old door, worn by elements, guards.
Interfacing. Tour Murti. Where was this trap? I could have sworn there was one up here.
The locusts aren't doing all too well, but they're still in there. This isn't the empty trap. That one was by the canal.
Damn. How do we get to the canal? Is that the one real close to the hobos, or...? Is it the one by the water? They would say the coast, I think. If it was by the coast. I think.
The trap stands empty amongst the reeds. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds' melancholy rustling.
This was the one.
Fantastic.
Release him into the
The
trap.
locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
Lena in the whirling. Don't know where the nearest fast travel zone is. Probably back here? Yeah, that's pretty close. Laner.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
Oh man, where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is weary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him. Yes. Field work is a young person's game, as they say.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So who's gonna check the
Morel
traps?
will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Once more onto the breach, then.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Hey now.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
What's wrong?
Different? How?
Answering a question with a question, for example. Defensive isn't her usual style.
You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that. It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
I am.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But you said...
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
Made it up?
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence. That I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen? An extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was...
On the smack.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
We got this.
But it has, hasn't it? A seed can only bear what's inside. The seed of love is black and oily.
Lying has got you this far.
You might be right, Detective. I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I came in on our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story.
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
That's not how these things work.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Okay.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
I still believe it.
A true believer. Sometimes I still see it too. The real memory of it, how it was there. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart. Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Are you sure you don't need help to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Give me the address.
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
Be careful out there, Lena.
You too, sweetie. Thank you for everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be a
waste of time. A dream. A lie. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors.
Quiet.
Then pushes them open. Outside, the cold coastal wind blows.
We should go too.
Interesting. Well, I gotta pee real bad, so I'll be back. Oh, let me get this. Let me get this. Excellent, excellent. All right, BRB.